Say, cavalier, thou who through all wars have lived, whether thy horse, thy spur, and that star have such beauty. No, neither the spur, nor the war, nor the star are as beautiful as you are. This is a different sky. If you close your hand, you would hold embattlements instead of stars. Does this not depress you, Senora? In Leon, even the sky is fortified.
Count of Castile.
The Count of Castile is closer to you than a charcoaler.
Maybe further apart.
No, listen. My first official action was
to erase an offense against women and love. I know.
the second. Take this message with you. Tell your father, King Don Sancho, I want peace. War will only be against the southern pagan. Add this to your message. The day Fernan Gonzalez becomes rich and powerful, that day he will go to Navarre to claim their princess.
You must know, my dear brother, that the intention of Fernan Gonzalez is to widen his frontier into Leon and your kingdom. The Count is skillful and has inclined your daughter Sancha to him. Do not let him deceive you with reasons of love, which only hide his ambitions in politics. Teresa.
I'll show the Count of Castile what it means to be ambitious. My son, you'll be king during my absence.
Father, Fernan Gonzalez has done nothing against us.
Quiet. A king's decision is final. You may be fooled, but we know his motive.
King Sancho of Navarre invaded Castile first at Coriella and took over the castle of Don Gonzalo to await the reaction of Fernan Gonzalez.
Count Fernan had a very deep sorrow. He rode alone in the shadow. He went to the cold mountain, the mountain where autumn never ends. Under the frozen stars, under the moon he walked. There was love on one side. Castile was on the other. 3 times he offered peace. 3 times he was rejected.
They call me Sancho the Drunkard, because they say that Bacchus, the god of wine, rules Navarre, and that's a lie. If I didn't drink, how could I be Magister Angelicus of wine? Whatever that means.
It means that you're a master of the science of wines, but not the wisdom of its use.
Well, you speak well, Monsignor. My cousin, the Count of Toulouse, thinks that French wines are better than Spanish wines. But this wine is for peace. It dissolves the blood. Isn't that right, Don Gonzalo?
It depends upon the heart of the person who is drinking the wine.
Oh, that's a funny remark for a tavern keeper. You've been a perfect host. Now I'll be a perfect guest. I'm going to take all of your wines back to Nevada with me.
Sire, messengers have arrived from Castile. They bring news from Count Fernan Gonzalez.
Let them come right in here. Welcome.
We thank you, King Sancho, for your welcome. However, we expect a more proper welcome from Gonzalo Diaz, governor of this castle.
Welcome, my friends, although the occasion is rather unfortunate.
Is impertinence a virtue with you, Castilians?
On the contrary, sir. We mean to be sincere and honest.
On all sides, we are threatened. We are the smallest corner of Spain. Yet, you treat us like a dangerous viper. One day, we must revolt. Yet Castile wants peace.
3 times my lord requested peace. 3 times he was rejected. You have sacked our villages and hamlets. Therefore, Fernan Gonzalez, Count, Judge, and Governor of Castile, challenges you.
Challenges me? No. Tell the Count his madness amazes me. 4 miserable victories and 4 miserable hamlets. He's lost his mind. Now he wants to lose his head. I'll take care of that tuna. You get out of here. Go on. Get out. Tell the Count I'm on my way. This will give him time to crawl back into his rat hole.
Fernan Gonzalez is in no hurry, sire. On the contrary, he'll be waiting for you in Valpierre. At your convenience.
At my convenience? All right. Tell him I'll be there.
I think we should set a trap.
No. He's insulted me enough. No ambush. No hiding. We fight his way. Out in the open.
But we're 40 horsemen against 300.
Every Castilian has 2 arms. A weapon in each hand. If we charge bravely, we double our strength. There's no big difference.
The king is mine. The victory is yours. Mine is a personal affair. But you fight for Castile. Don't endanger the victory for my sake. Since I know you, and because I love you, I lost you. And I lost myself. I lost you because a strange abyss that increases in depth every day is between us. I lost myself because I belong to you. And this makes me the most unfortunate prisoner on earth. I suffer in silence. And it is very difficult. I would much rather devote my life to loving you. Then life would not be as painful as it is. You will receive this letter after the battle. If this be my last letter, Senora, know this. I adore you. Should I win this battle, remember, I tried to avoid it. But your father forced it on me. I can neither be a traitor nor a coward. Not even for your sake. God and the Holy Virgin bless you.
Senor, it is dawn.
Take this. Its destination is...
Navarre! Castille. You wanted to come to Navarre? Here is Navarre.
Sancho of Navarre is dead.
Bury Navarrese and Castilians together.
We will do for Don Sancho what he would have done for us. Inigo, and shroud him with your own hands. Peribanez, see that he's dressed in the best clothes. You, physician, embalm him. Gustios, prepare the finest litter, one fitting for a great king and fighter.
My life is more painful than your death, Don Sancho.
What I see makes me afraid.
We share the same sorrow, my sister. I will avenge his death. I'll excuse your absence, my sister. Castilians, thank you for the respect you have shown an Avari's king. Leave us now, so that we can pray for the soul you took out of his body.
Don't worry. Your father's death will soon be avenged. The Count of Castille will pay for it. A plague on the Castilians.
I curse the act that brought me here. I curse these hands that have caressed you in my dreams.
They have killed my father, too. When I saw you in the crypt, my mind told me to shout. There is the killer. There is Fernand Gonzalez.
Your heart and love was stronger.
What was I to do? When I heard your deed sung by the minstrels, then I was proud of you. Now, when they sing of Don Sancho's death, what do you expect? I know you ask for peace, but my father would not listen. Yet, my love for my father says, you must go, senor.
Before I go, I must remove your doubts. I must make you understand.
Listening to you means treason to my people and to myself.
Treason would kill love, too. And this is love. Love makes two persons blend into one. Nothing can stop it. There's nothing we can do. Hatred's another face of love.
This love endangers your life. My country wants vengeance. If only God were on our side.
God helps those who love and believe.
But what about my aunt and the king, my brother? They won't forget as quickly as I do. I'm afraid, senor. I'm afraid and worried for you.
Don't be. My life doesn't matter.
Again, Fernand Gonzalez rode to Leon to ask the help of the King of Leon.
A good way to progress. My niece, the Infanta of Navarre. I don't know whether I like it or not, but you have one more battle to fight with my wife. She'd behead her own niece rather than have her married to a Castilian. And I know she would do it. King Garcia of Navarre is too young. My wife's will is what counts. So you will have to strike a bargain with her.
What about you, senor?
There they go.
So he's been arrogant enough to come here.
He has been kind enough to accept my invitation.
People like that should be whipped.
You hate him, don't you?
You have forgotten. He killed my brother.
I haven't. Here is my decision. You will take care of your affairs, and I will take care of mine.
You must have reasons for marrying my niece.
I do have them.
If you think I will refuse, you are wrong. On the contrary, I shall urge Don Garcia to give his permission. I consent. But I will not bless.
What moves me is love, rather than politics.
You don't have to justify your actions.
I don't try to because I don't need to. However, there is something I want you to know, Senora. All the strength of Navarre and the power of Leon put together would not stop me. This is love, Senora. Do you know the meaning of the word?
At the end of the Council of Leon, after Don Fernan said all that he had to say, this has been the result. From now on, Castile will be ruled by Castilians. They'll widen their frontiers within the Moorish land. The Castilians will stop where Fernand's sword will stop. The Infanta was given by the Navarrese to Count Fernan. King Garcia consented. Wedding stipulations will be held in Thirwenia. The Count and his men, unarmed, will come. And so will Don Garcia. With love and understanding, all will meet in Thirwenia.
This is what they have promised. Will they comply with it?
Goodbye.
If God does not assist them, they'll behead one another.
Sirueña, we come on a peaceful mission, and not one weapon can be kept.
Look, a hermitage. We can leave our weapons there. Look at him, dreaming. It's a good thing we'll be with him when he signs the contract. Otherwise, he'd give his horse away.
There are two things we must get. Cavalry to fight the Moor and independence. No more yokes.
You talk of business, while all that takes us to Ciruena is love.
Let's wake Fernando up.
He won't wake up until he's slept and in good company.
No more such talk.
Like this. Doesn't feel like a wedding.
More like a funeral.
Greetings, Fernand Gonzalez. Welcome to Ciruena. Now you'll pay for my father's death. Do you like this wedding, Count of Castille? Take them, now! I want him alive, but dead will serve too. After him! Don't let him escape!
Santa Maria. Betrayed. Why did you let this happen, Senora? Why? Why? Did she do it? Did she? She chose this place. Told us to come unarmed. Was it the Infanta? Was it?
Count Gonzalez! Listen, Count Fernan Gonzalez. Pay attention. You will escape death if you surrender.
Open the door.
Don't surrender. A bear in a trap still fights. We'll make them pay.
Open the door. Take me, but not my men.
We don't want them.
Castille needs you. Go. Go! You're wasting time. I said, go! You too, Geronimo.
Fernando, senor. We've always fought together. Let me stay. I would rather part with this arm than leave you.
Our country needs you. You have many things to do. Go.
And so Garcia of Navarre imprisoned Fernan Gonzalez deep inside Navarre at the prison of Peñafiel, where no one was permitted to see him.
Sire, the Count of Castille is imprisoned in Navarre. They are divided. Now is the time to strike.
It is April. Spring is coming.
It is still cold in Castille, senor.
I will order spring to Castille. This will be the first rose. I will give it your name. Sahara.
Castile will be the color of that rose.
And so Abderrahman gathered the largest army ever to be seen in Spain. The fierce Moorish cavalry and foot soldiers moved north into Castile. Their armed might struck fear into all of the conquered provinces. Abderrahman determined to teach the Castilians and the world a lesson they would not soon forget. Ravaged and pillaged everything in his path.
So this is Castile. It is too bad we cannot meet Fernan Gonzalez here.
Your Highness.
Senora.
This is not a castle for nobility, but a jail.
I want to see the Count of Castille.
Senora, should anything happen to the prisoner, I will be the only one responsible.
Those are the orders of your brother the king, and I am here to reinforce those orders.
I want to see him.
You can return to the court, Captain. Tell His Majesty that his orders are complied with. Energetically. Follow me, Senora. I was given orders, Senora. I can lose my life.
I want to be left alone with him.
You're not real.
Take my hands. It is not a dream. And my lips, to be certain.
Yes, my darling. It is true. You're really here. Oh, my love.
Forever, my love. Forever. We can leave now. All is prepared.
Stupid fool! Letting them escape!
No, sir. No, sir!
In Castile, the forces of Fernan Gonzalez were disorganized and dispirited without their leader. The Castilians were unable to offer any real resistance and could only retreat from pueblo to pueblo, leaving the Moors to do as they wished.
You set me free, but now you two are a fugitive. From your own brother, your country. What loving me has cost you.
I would pay twice the price. Willingly.
But what can I give you in return? Exile, blood, wars, and in the end, perhaps death at the hands of the Moors.
It doesn't matter. I prefer death with you to life without you.
The air of Castile, it smells good.
I want him back in my hands at any price. I'll lock my sister in a convent. She'll wish she were in hell.
Senor, nothing on the road to France.
Be damned to both of them.
Senor, it is almost dark. Your pace has been too slow.
We have been waiting for you since dawn.
Waiting for me?
Castile is about to perish.
The Caliph Abdurrahman is in Hazinas. The slaughter has been terrible.
Who are you?
We are Christian cavaliers.
Carazo Canyon, senor.
That is where they will make their stand.
To stay here means death. The Crasso Canyon is our only defense.
Gustios is right. It is our last hope.
Our last bulwark. And also it is the only way for the Moors to reach the heart of Castile.
It doesn't matter where we die.